SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Los Angeles Rams. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And here we go from L.A. Blake Corum now to return it. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the third time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Getting them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy, he already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, and touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Good for a Rams first down.
Let's see, Kate. Establish a run, cash in on the opening drive, and play from in front. That's the dream scenario to any contest, and runs like that, it gets the ball rolling.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. Going to the ground again on first. He's able to drive that pile back yards. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On second down, along with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Gain of a yard.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time the plant was closed.
Rams going to punt on 4th down, and they're calling Ethan Evans to the field. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. So now it's the Seahawks' turn to take the field for the first time. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? The former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance. Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. With a quick pass out wide. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Finds the in route, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
5 still to go here. This is second down. And again, it's Darnold. Finds him over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They give up the gut to Walker. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, about the 37-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
So it'll be another 1st and 10 for him, Brock, down at the opposing 37. Sending the tight end in motion left. Now run, first give to Zach Charbonnet. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. From the gun, Darnold has him on the quick hitter, and they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st.
It sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. It's inside the 10. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Throwing from the gun. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Cut near the goal line. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have a great first drive and get the game's first points. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Rams nothing.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. Shoots away from one. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Stafford. Screen here for Williams. And he'll get it over the 38-yard line before going down. He gets 6 on that play, and the Rams are going to have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Williams now on 1st and 10. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action now for Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
First down throw here for Stafford. Short pass brought in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. To throw, Stafford. He's got Smith again. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal. Here's Williams. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. An 8-yard pickup, and now it's 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it'll be some careful consideration, and Sean McVay will indeed challenge the call.
The previous play is under review.
Ooh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
I'd say Sean McVay quite pleased with the outcome there as his challenge pays off. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So Seattle retakes the field for their second series. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
This is Walker on 2nd. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over. Over.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And he will get this inside the 30.
Complete to Elijah Arroyo. A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
1st and 10, Darnold. He's got it near the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 2nd quarter lead. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 7.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. He dodged the tackle. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. You want to be an all-pro? You stick someone like that.
25-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Third and 4 coming up now. Stafford from the gun. Hits him on the inroute. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers reset. Ball at the 37. On 1st down, here's Stafford. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. It's Stafford once more. His way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. They get 27 on the play, and it brings up an LA first down.
1st and 10.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
3 yards to pick up that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams
34-yard line.
trailing in the early going. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Running for the marker with Williams. Stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call, and that's of the first.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
And they make the to stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. They'll throw, 3rd and long. Oh, there's another one to Williams. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting the completion.
Williams. For some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
5-yard line.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll work against the blitz. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Seahawks offense to the field for the final drive in this first half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So second down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. From the gun, Darnold. To the left and pulled in by Cup. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of the gain of 8. Third down. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And this stays tied here in the second.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He's back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down. So we're all knotted up here at the half, Brock, as we send this over to our buddy Scott Hansen, who's got our halftime report. Scott?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, thanks for that hard work, Scott. These two teams ready to break this tie as we welcome you back for the third quarter. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Starting from the 5. This makes it up to the 25. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Seattle offense who's going to be out there first. And they could take control of the second half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Now Darnold off the play action. Putting down the field, and he's got it. And he gets this down near the 30.
Darnold's pass complete to Torrey Horton. A gain of 42 yards on the play. First down, Seahawks.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Torrey Horton, his intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
At the 22-yard line. It's a gain of 10. And the Seahawks first down.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be second down.
That right there, Kate, that just shows the level of preparedness this defense had coming into the game. They recognized the jet sweep from the start, and they nail it right at the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. That draw is snuffed out. Didn't really have a chance, and they're going to back him up for 3rd down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. Myers' kick is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Whittington now on the return. Escapes the defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. Gets at the 25-yard line. Now L.A. getting its offense all set to go. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Slot man motioned over. We pick the handoff now. Stafford completed left side to Smith. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on first down.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford back to throw. Right side, Ferguson's got it. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Here's a nickel look by the Seahawks. 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. He finds Adams, complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Nakua here, he's got it! And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
Straight ahead with Williams. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. They put a receiver in motion here left. On 3rd down, here's Williams. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to try him backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
On comes Joshua Carty and the Rams field goal unit to try it on 4th down. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense running out now. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake, Darnold. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Here he goes, 3rd and long. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Seattle.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
1st and 10, Darnold. Finds him on the crossing route. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
We always hear about a tight end as a quarterback's best friend. That play is so indicative of it, Kate. You love a big target, and you know if you could hit him in stride, he's got a chance to get some big yards after the catch.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And throws back in
This is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. And again, it's Darnold. He's got it in close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. This game remains tied after 3, so we'll decide things right here in the 4th quarter. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. To throw, here's Darnold. Here's a screen now for Walker. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take a 4th quarter lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Rams 17.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff.
For Seattle.
Corum now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Out come the Rams on offense. Still time to go, Brock, but that touchdown has them down now 7. They've got to find the end zone here. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. He needed just 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's stepping up and takes off with this one.
That's just the case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Got a man. That's Nakua. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
First down throw here for Stafford. Nakua's got it again. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. From the gun, a carry by Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Stafford from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That's him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Working inside the red zone. And he's brought down a little short. No, that's where they do give him the 10-yard line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Stafford to throw. Has it along the sideline. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty helps them out a little bit as they come up on 3rd and 8. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed sack on that stat sheet.
It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Cracking for it, and it's good! And that brings things a little closer here late.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead, and that's going to award their offense a first down.
Automatic first down.
So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. Slot man in motion right. Running it after the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into 3rd and goal.
One of the challenges when you run that jet sweep is you better secure that edge. I've not seen a great jet sweep in my life where you don't win the edge of the line of scrimmage. And that time, the defense got the job done.
5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning. Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. They're going to pass it here. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still 2nd down coming up.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Walker now from the gun. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Setting up to pass. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Here he is to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Rams are going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Rams set to go on offense once more. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And then a brilliant player off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. You've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Got for big yards on the right side. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
30-yard line.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from 1st down to 1st down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
Back to throw. Smith brings in another one. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Stafford throwing again. And they pull it off. A touchdown catch in the middle movement. And now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. One final second on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to tie it late in the 4th.
24-24.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Darnold now to throw. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. So starting this year, we've got some new rules in place for overtime, Brock. Both teams now guaranteed a chance to possess the football in overtime of any game, not just the playoff. So an opening drive touchdown, no longer an instant game winner. Got to be able to make a stop, too. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Whittington now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Rams headed out to the field now. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. No throw, 3rd and long. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The Rams are set to punt. This needs to be a good one. Picked up at the 38. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. Their defense got off the field clean, Brock, and now their offense runs on knowing that any points are going to end this game.
Well, you want to look up complimentary football in the football dictionary, this might be the most important time for it. One side of the ball makes a stand, now the other side gets a chance to go win it.
Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. He's got it. And he's across midfield in the Rams territory.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Now an inside give to Walker. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football and defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Staying with Walker. And he's going to look ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Third and long, not going to throw. Wide here to come. He's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
On now comes their punter. And in overtime, this has to be struck well. And this will force them to start inside the 20. That punt heads out about the 15-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're in a sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here.
Love that.
It'll be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Give to Williams from the gun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on second down. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Throwing now, Stafford. Setting up the screen here for Corum. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Stafford once more. Right side into the hands of Adams. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They're going to run on 1st down with Corum. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
That's another Rams first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in. They gain 14 on the play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those changes.
Corum gets hit. He lost the football. And that should be Seahawks football. This has been the overtime that will not end, partner, and it's going to keep going to yet another possession as they force a key fumble there.
Oh, somebody eventually has got to make the play that ends this thing, right? The defense, well, they just did its part to keep it going. Now it's another chance for their teammates to go finish the deal.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. That's Kupp on the slant. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And that'll leave them with just one remaining in overtime. Second and 3 now. Here's Darnold to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That's good for 7 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Has it in close. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's down to almost... No, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. They strike for 23 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their third and final timeout. And they'll be unable to stop the clock again here in overtime. So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. Timeout taken by Los Angeles, it's second. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. An important attempt coming up here for Jason Myers. On the left hash, this is from 47. The kick is good, he got it! And they've taken back the lead.
They got the ball off the fumble, and they knew what to do with it when they took over. Just find a way to put points on the board.
So it's a win for the Seahawks. And they only needed a field goal to end it, as their guy connected on an absolute bomb through all the pressure to claim a heck of a win here in overtime. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.